I just wanted to tell you something real fast. Yesterday, my daughter saw my husband and I cuddling, and she was like, "How come you and daddy just love each other so much?" And I'm like, "Oh, what an amazing thing for your child to say about your relationship and your marriage. That you guys just love each other so much. Like, what a wonderful example of marriage." And I'm not saying that to toot my horn and say how wonderful we are, but I'm saying, can our children see our marriage and our relationship and want what we have? Because there are so many people out there, and I'm one of them, who's a product of a divorce home or a home where they just didn't show that love often. And your children are either going to want the marriage you have or not want anything like it, depending on how you are at home. And it's like, it just hit me. It was like such a good example of the fact that our kids are watching. Like, we forget that we have little eyes watching us. We forget that there are people looking up to us and wanting what we have. And I was just so thankful to break the cycle, because like I said, I'm a woman who, like I said, I'm a product of a divorce home, and then my parents were divorced and their parents were divorced. And it was just amazing that, like, I broke the cycle. Like, I have a great relationship, and just because your parents were divorced and their parents doesn't mean that you can't break the cycle. And whatever the cycle is that you're facing, whether it's addiction, whether it's anger issues, whatever it is that you grew up with, you can break the cycle too. You can be different. But I don't know, it was just like such a conviction that, like, our kids are watching. Like, we have little eyes. We have people looking up to us. How are we leading? Are we leading by a good example for them? I don't know. I was personally convicted when she said that. Like, oh yeah, like she's going to want what I have. So I need to be that example. I need to make sure that my husband always treats me with love and respect and speaks kindly to me, because she's going to look at that and pick a man who treats, because then she can look at it, at that relationship, and then pick a man who also speaks kindly to her, a husband who treats her well, because she had that good example. Our kids are either going to want what we have or want nothing to do with what we have. So that also applies to our relationship with God, our relationship with others. I don't know. I was just incredibly convicted of it, and I just wanted to share. I love you guys.